Attention, attention, attention! This is the Town EP of the day. I am your net controller, Senior number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo. If you're around and would like to check in, please come in with your call sign phonetically. Reminder to all that the net is being recorded for training purposes. And today, you will need paper, pen, and also 3 coins to follow along the lesson. So let's go.
Tinyan number 4, Lima Echo, India.
Tinyan number 3, Whiskey November Golf.
Tinyan number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Okay, call out again. Check in, check in, check in. Coming out.
Tinyan number 2, Golf Alpha Papa.
Tinyan number 2, Delta November Golf.
Tinyan number 2, Golf Echo India.
Okay, we got a bunch, 6 people. Anyone else? Anyone else? And reminder to all, you will need paper, pen, and 3 coins to begin. Paper, pen, and 3 coins. One more. We will begin. No time to waste. So let's go. Today we're going into this divination method, and this is a repeat of net A, but a little bit different. So, there are pictures that I posted online already this morning. You can go back to there to reference to it. First of all, this method is called the Teen Law Divine Diagnosis. Teen Law San Xun. Okay, so it's like the Teen Law. It's like the sky, the surveillance camera in the sky, looking over the world and being able to see everything, kind of like that. So nowhere to hide, and it's a divine diagnosis, meaning like you're using your God to check up on things instead of like a formula. So it's very interactive, lively, and it's not like just a game, right? So the other day the inspector came to my place, and they had this thermal camera looking at, like, through the walls and see if there's leak or whatever. So you see, that is like their divination. They're using a tool to see what they cannot see, and then the tool shows them some kind of answer, and they diagnose based on what I'm seeing. There should be a leak, right? So something like that. So here, our God that we sent out is kind of like that too. So it's not like, oh, you cannot see it with your eyes. Oh man, you're so lame. No, it's not. Like the professional, they need to use tools to see what they cannot see. It's kind of like you go to the doctor and they have to, like, use the equipment on you as well, right? The X-ray, the right, the scans, and then even like a mirror would help the dentist to see what they cannot see. So this is our tool. And this set of divination is specifically the AC powered backed. So you open the portal to channel the power into you from AC and do the divination. It's supposed to be helping you to get the most accurate readings. And this is like your daily, oh, let me check my house or check my car thing, kind of thing like that, right? Your daily checkup to see if there's any problems, is there any threats, or if you have done cleansing, is it done yet? Is something still there or not, right? You can check, okay? So, yeah, that's the introduction. And there's a long name for the thing as well. It's called the Tin Law, 追风神算. So it's the wind chasing that you're missing. Tin Law, wind chasing. The wind is like the force, the evil force. It's chasing down to find out where that thing is. Okay, so let's have our first round and everyone can talk a bit and then we'll begin. So tier number 4, Lima Echo India.
India number 4, Lima Echo India. Yes, Ajahn. It sounds like this is like a new one from besides from the one we learned yesterday, or is it like, or it's like the kind of the same, or like upgraded, or yeah, it does sound quite interesting how Sajjan, like this one came from a higher power. Tinyat number 4, Lima Echo India.
What you're learning today is the same thing, but it's kind of more refined and simplified at the same time. So what you have learned will be like a good background for learning what we do today. So yeah, and this is something born out of the AC. Okay, so the AC is like saying, oh, everyone cannot just go soul travel and check up on the house like on D6. It's going to be so hard. So this is a method anyone that is in the AC group can learn and diagnose their own house every day, and also to check up on your magic work. Tier number 3, Whiskey November Golf.
Tinya number 3, Whiskey November Golf. So I think, having being an earlier lesson, I think I'm ready to kind of like refine what I learned, because I've kind of processed and digested all that knowledge, because it was a lot to process. So yeah, back to you, Tinya number 3, Whiskey November.
Yeah, the second time learning is always easier. Tier number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Tenet number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. Very excited to deepen my understanding in this particular method, Sajwan. Especially when he said we could not only use it on our house, but we could use it like on a car. And yeah, that seems very, very much a useful tool, especially when you have a car that just parked up for a while and you haven't really done anything. You could just go and clean it remotely with the portal and channeling the 7 stars, hitting hitting the 7 stars that we can use from at the pre-7 or post-7. Back to you, Tinyat number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Yes, that is correct. Anything, even people, you can check up on the people as well. Tinya number 2, Golf Alpha Papa.
Tinyat number 2, Golf Alpha Papa. I'm ready. Definitely think I kind of made things complicated things for myself earlier. After we got off, I was trying to do the div, and I missed a not that I missed a step, but I wanted to like confirm to make sure I was doing it right. So I went to look back at the sheet from the previous on the divine diagnosis, and
I think because it was pertaining to the lesson before, I kind of like threw myself off and yeah, so sticking with the live lesson and yeah, moving on from there. Team yacht number 2, Golf F Papa.
Your issue is the same as what Tina Hong brought up to me this morning. He said, learning sometimes is very painful because you get very frustrated when you're trying to think and it's like you're blocked in the middle of something and cannot think. Like something is stuck and then you feel very painful. I said, that is because you learn wrong. I always say use the heart to learn. Why are you thinking? So when you were doing it, you said you think, right? You're trying to process it. No, the first thing you do is you raise your hand and say, Satuan, I got a problem. What did I do wrong here? I'm stuck, right? But you didn't do it. You went and think. So that, just because of that, you are not Gijang. Right? Not auspicious. Because you're not remembering the main teachings, which is learn with the heart. I'm not dead yet. I'm still here, right? Ask me question. Tier number 2, Delta November Golf.
Team yacht number 2, Delta November Golf. Chaeyoung Gijang and greeting everyone on the net. Yeah, I can following along. So hopefully I can catch up for net B. Yeah, but earlier I got a toothache, so it's kind of like a little bit hurt. So yeah, but yeah, I still want to learn, and yeah, I believe I can do it. So just following along and then trying to observe everything. Back to you, net controller. Team yacht number 2, Delta November Golf.
Okay, no problem. Reminder to everyone, make sure you have pen, paper, and 3 coins. Tier number 2, go back to India.
Team yacht number 2, Golf Echo India. Hi everyone, Sujong Gijang. I missed the net lesson earlier. I heard like kind of the end of it and thought it was a continuation of what we had learned yesterday rather than a revision, and really confused myself. So I will be super interested to empty the cup, so to speak, and learn it the right way going forward. Team yacht number 2, Golf Echo India.
Okay. Well, what you learned yesterday is not wrong. It's just that we're doing something simpler, and because there's no need to go that deep into every polish, so we don't need to expand everything to do it the hard way first. Okay, everyone, let's begin. And to make it easier, I will be teaching one part, and then I'll go through everyone, and then when it's your turn, you say 208 or you go 209, right? 208 is like, I'm good. 209 is, I got a question, I'm not good. So, yeah, let's begin. First of all, who are we talking to? If we are doing this to check up on the house every day, you will ask your landlord, okay? So you are at the altar, you can ring the bell at the landlord, or you can open the portal to AC, and then you do the pre-heaven 7-star, so you get the AC magic power, the Fatlik, into your body. And then you do the post-heaven 7-star, and you hit it, like strike toward the landlord, and you give the MP to the landlord. Then you ring the bell, okay? So both will work, like with or without AC, it will still work. But with AC, it's better, okay? Okay. Now, you ring the bell, right? While you ring the bell, you close your eyes, and internally, you're talking, Okay, so your hand is ringing the bell, ding 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 ding. Okay. By the way, make sure you don't like ring the bell like Lay did. Okay, Lay is very violent when he ring the bell. You don't need to be violently and rapidly ringing the bell. Okay, ringing the bell is a very gentle motion. You just like swivel it left, right, ding, 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 like that. It's fine. Okay, we're not like trying to tell people there's fire going on. So yeah, gently ring the bell, and inside your mind you'll be calling your landlord. I want you to help me check the house today. Are you ready to let me know the answer? And when you're done talking, you take your 3 coins and you drop. Okay. So if you got a sing or yang, that means good. If you got yum, no good. And you ring the bell again and then ask again. So make sure he got some time. And then you ask and you drop again until you get a sing or yang. With 3 coins, a triple is a sing. Okay? A triple is a sing. Triple yum, triple yang, right? It's a sing. A double negative is negative. Double positive is positive. Okay? So you only have those options. So you have to get a triple or a double yang for that approval. This is the first question that we will have to give before anything begins. And to shake the coin, you put it in your palm, kind of shake it, and you will lay it out in a line format from left to right. So you hold it with your right hand and you kind of like let go, right? So you draw a line with the coin on the table and you read it left to right. Okay? Now, the recording of div, we will use the circle, right? The circle as the positive and X is the negative. Okay, that will be the common language here. Okay, so we have gotten an approval from the landlord. Okay, the landlord gave us a yang. Now, step 1 is complete. Up to this point, how are you doing? Let me know. TY4L, yeah.
Yes, Sir John. So I got to where we checked the landlord, but we can also use the AC. So we open the portal and do the 7-star, and then we ring, talk to the landlord internally, check up on the house. We toss 3 coins, and I got, if we have like a sing or a young, then it's good, and yum is a no. Triple young is good, and triple yum is a yin, then triple young is like a young. That's where I got the X is negative and the O is positive. Opinion number 4, Lima Echo India.
No, you got it wrong. Triple yang or triple yum is a sing. It's just a sing. Okay, so the sing, if it is a triple yang, then the sing is inclined toward the yum part. If it's triple yum, then it's a sing inclined to the yum, to the opposite. Okay, so it's kind of like saying it's okay, but it's okay good or okay bad, like that. So it's always okay, the opposite of the triple. You have a triple positive, then it's okay to the negative. Okay. Tina number 3, Whiskey November Golf.
Kenya number 3, Whiskey November Golf. 208, I'm tracking the information. Yeah.
You guys are not listening, huh? Give me a 208 if you get it, 209 if you don't get it, okay? If everyone have to take so long to talk, then we can get the lesson going, okay? 208 or 209, TY2CXG.
TY2CXG. 208.
Okay, tier number 2, Golf Alpha Papa.
Tier number 2, Golf Alpha Papa. 208.
Tier number 2, Delta November Golf.
Unit number 2, Delta November Golf, 28.
Tier number 2, Golf Echo India.
Yacht number 2, Golf Echo India, 208 you, John. Back to you.
Unit number 4, Sierra Hotel Golf. I think I was forgotten, so 208 from me as well.
Oh, okay. Well, come in. Let me put you up. Okay, so everyone is good so far. Now, we will be doing an example that I have posted online already. So if you look at the picture, you'll see it. So there's like the right side board is where we're looking at right now. Okay, so now the landlord is ready to div about the house. We're diving about the center palace. Okay, center palace. Remember that? So now you use your coins and you do 3 toss. And in the middle of the paper, you draw that grid, right? The nine blocks, and you record your 3 toss from top to bottom, left to right. Okay, so the div 1, you see we have a yum, right? So that's the first row. Okay, you record in horizontal, first row. The second one is a triple yum, and then we have a yum yang, right? So that's the 9 blocks. Okay, so these 3, if you're doing it for everyday checking, if the number 3 row, the third row, doesn't have 2 yum, you don't need to waste your time continuing everything. Okay, because it means that like in general, the God don't think there's a problem. Then why are you checking all the stuff, right? There's no need to check. There's no need to continue. You're done. So you see how simple this is. Like if gay, you know, like you're doing a lot of work, but sometimes it's really not needed. Okay, so we have in this example the last row. Okay, there's a 2 yum right there. So we need to look into it. Now, what these 3 means, the first div is when the God look at a first glance, right? So here we have a yang. So that means at first glance, everything is looking good. The second one is the God go check into the details for you. It's kind of like, okay, let me open your fridge, open your drawers, you know, checking the details, right? Inside. So we got a triple yum, that's a sing. Sing is like the okay, good, okay, good. So the outside, the inside is both okay, good. Now, why? The last one, which is the God feel. The God feel that is something's not good, right? Feel no good. Oh, why? Because there might be something potential threat, like something bad might happen. So we're going to check into it and see what's going on. So you see, if you know how to understand the 3 lines, the first 2 really doesn't matter. All it matters is the third one, right? If the third one is no good, that means you need to check. So in this case, we have a no good. So we go check. Now, the first step here is to check what that thing is. Like, for example, if you have a security guy at home, right? He sit there every day just looking after your house. You wake up, you go to the guy, and you're like, "How's the house? Everything okay?" You know, and he just tell you, "Yeah, it's fine. No problem. I checked already, but I have a bad feeling today." So now you want him to check. What's your bad feeling about? Like, what's it? Like, you know, are we gonna like have no internet? Are we gonna have like no water? Is it like someone coming to shoot me? Like what's the problem? So we're gonna find out what is the problem, right? Okay. Now using the same 9 block grid, okay, you see there are some the X and the O all around stemming out like like a long form, right? So we go to the lower right side. Lower right side, we call that the northwest corner. Okay, we do a div here and we record it. So here you see we have negative, positive, negative, right? And then we go to the north, which is the bottom. So negative, negative, positive. And then we go to the northeast, and then we have a triple yang. And then the east, you have a yang, yum yang. So that's a positive, and so on. You go all around the 8 palaces. And now, okay, we're done. The first step here after this is to find which one has a yum, which is like a 2x, right? So we have 2 x's on the north and the northwest. Okay, so we use the 8-door thing to describe it, right? So if you count, okay, if you count the blocks, the northwest is block 1, north is 2, okay, move to the left 3, up 4, into the center is 5, back up to the upper left is 6, and then to center the top row is 7, and then to the right is 8, and down is 9. Okay, these are like related to the 9 star, the faces. Okay, so now we see D1 and D2, like this 2 face is the problem. And so you can refer to the threat list, right? So D1 is like your Yunsan is D1, right? Provider. So it could be evil god, right? Yi god is like in the D1. And the D2 is a ghost altar issue. So something going into the ghost altar, or it can be like a ghost issue, something like that. Okay, so we got an idea now. It's something related to these. If let's say on the block 8 we have issue, then it will be like some human issue, you know, like bad people talking behind your back, things like that, right? So according to the 9 star, you can see what the issue is. Okay, so up to this point, let's see if everyone is catching up. Tier number 4, Lima Echo India. A.
Team number 4, Lima Echo India. 208.
Okay, tier number 3, Whiskey November Golf.
Tia number 3, Whiskey November Golf, 208.
Okay, tier number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Unit number 2, Charlie playing golf, 208.
Okay, tier number 2, Golf Alpha Papa.
Senior number 2, Golf Alpha Papa, 208.
Tier number 2, Delta November Golf.
209. I just want to know after the 5 in the middle, and then the 6. Where is the 6 part? And 7 like that. So back to you.
You go up, upper left corner is the 6, and then you move to the right, which is south is 7, and so on.
208.
Okay, tier number 2, Golf Echo India.
208, back to you.
Tier number 4, Sierra Hotel Golf.
208.
Okay, very good. Everyone got it. Let's continue. So now we know what the thing is. Then it's time to find out where that thing is. So we're going back to the northwest corner, like the block 1, to begin our div. So we go all around the circle again, and we do another round. And this time you see the div is written in another way to make it easier to read, right? So after the whole round here, we find out where there's a 2x. So where's the yum, right? So after this round, we find out that the yum is in the southwest corner. So now you know in your house, the southwest corner is where the problem is, or the threat is, right? So that isn't so hard. It's pretty much like what we just have been doing, right? So you mark that down and you know where the direction is. Now, we want to know how bad it is, like the situation, right? How bad it gets. So we're going to use the bakwa. Now, you will ask again, a set of 3 div, right? 3 toss. And you see there's a bakwa on top, right, in the picture. So we got like yum, 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 yang, 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 yum, right, like this. So you, just like how you do the 6th line, same thing, right? Now, how to read the bakwa is the thing. Okay, so the bakwa, the sky is the threat because the yi is coming into me, right? So the sky is the threat. The first line is about the bad guy. The second line is your house. The third line is the result of your house. If you see a yang, a solid line, it means there's something. A yum is like there's nothing. Okay. So now we got a yum yum yang, and the first line has a dot. That means the yi crab is not here now, but it might come. Right? It's about to come or might come. For our house, there's no problem. The yum is like no problem. But we already have some wounds that came out. So probably something already manifest, or like, you know, you already got shot before, but now there's nothing more inside you. So the guy might come again. And that's the bakwa. Now, I want to know how fast will this threat come. So I do another div on the left side with the same 3 coin to get the 5 element. So if we get like the 5 element, right? If you get a gold, it means the guy is not moving right now. So you don't have to worry so much. If you get a water, it means they're slowly getting prepared. If you get a wood, it's like they're picking up the speed and on the way. If you get a fire, it's like, oh, they're about to kill you already. And if you got a earth, is they are retreating. They're actually going back home. So how to know the 5 element with the 3 coins? Well, if you look at my left board, I have written it for you. And the fast way to remember it is triple yang, triple positive is a gold, because it's like you have money and nothing is being used, right? So you still have all the money, right? Nothing moving. So that's a gold. Triple yum is the earth, because it's like you spent all the money, no more money left, right? So that's the last phase. Now, the center wood is the center process. So anything with a sandwich is a wood. So you can sandwich the X or the O in the middle, and that's a wood. Okay. Now you have a double yang, it's a water. A double X will be the fire. Okay. So now you know the element, the chi flow, then you know the thread is coming fast or slow, or is it on the way, you know. So in this case, this yi crab is about to strike again, and they're on the way. So you need to do something about it. Up to this point, that's how you do. Tier number 4, Lima Echo India.
Uh, 208.
Okay, tier number 3, Whiskey November Golf.
208.
Tier number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
208.
Tier number 2, Golf Alpha Papa.
208.
Tier number 2, Delta November Golf.
208.
Tier number 2, Golf Echo India.
208.
Tier number 4, Sierra Hotel Golf.
208.
Is there anyone want to check in? Okay, we'll begin. Okay, now we know the most of the information already is pretty good, right? So you already know it's that southwest corner. So if you just stop here and you're like, oh, so the guy is going to attack soon, I may as well do something. So what can you do? Well, in the southwest corner, you can tape a fool and place a guard there to deter that thing from coming over. All right, so very simple. But we can go one step further. Okay, so here you want to know the relationship of this Yi crab. Like, is it a female property, a male property, and so on. So we're going to div another one. So here you're gonna like chase down that Yi crab, and you're gonna div 3 times again to get the bagua. Okay, so we're diving a bagua right here. This bagua, you can see on the left board, right? We did an example. So we got the negative, negative, positive, 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 negative, and positive, negative, negative. So that's the hum gua, right? So the hum gua, you can see that the middle is yang, right? So this is a male Yi crab, and it's a middle level. So the middle level Yi crab. Okay, so what does it mean by middle level? Well, it can be middle age. It can be like if we compare it to a company, right? The highest would be the boss or the company owner, and then below you have 3 levels like supervisor, manager, and the normal workers, right? Kind of like that. So this one is like a manager level. So yeah, it's not the weakest, but you can deal with it. You know, it's kind of like that. So how to tell the bagua? Well, now you have to write it because I didn't do it on the board. So you make a chart. The chart has 2 columns. Okay, 2 columns. On the left, you write the kin gua, which is the 3 lines. On the right, you have the kun, which is 3 broken lines. These are the male and female. Okay, the three line is male, broken line is female, and they are the biggest one. They're the most powerful one. They're the extreme positive and extreme negative. So they're like father and mother in the family. Okay. Now below that, you want to draw a line first, like horizontally, and now we're gonna like write 3 other gua below them. Okay. So on the left side with the kin, right? So you want to draw 3 gua. The first one is the first line on top is yang, and then followed by 2 yum. Okay, yang, yum, yum. The next one is the middle line is yang sandwiched with 2 yum. The last one is the bottom line yang with 2 yum on top. Now follow the same pattern and fill in the other side. So now on the other side, okay, the first one would be the yum line on top and 2 yang follow. The second gua would be the middle is yum sandwiched by 2 yang. The last one would be the last line, the bottom line is yum and 2 yang on top. Okay, so you realize that all the male gua would have like one yang in them, and the female gua have one yum in them. Okay, so very simple, right? You look for which is the single one that is telling you about male or female. Now, because the top line in the bagua is representing the pre-heaven, so think about it. If you gave birth to a baby now, and you still have one baby to come soon, right? So who is younger? The later one, right? So the post-heaven would be the oldest one. So in this case, if like we're looking at the male one, then the last one with the male line on the bottom, that will be the oldest brother. And then the top, the yang on the top would be like the youngest brother, and then the middle one would be the middle-aged brother. And the same logic goes to the female one, right? So if the if the negative is on the bottom line, then that is the oldest female, oldest sister, not female, sister. Okay, the middle negative is the middle-aged sister, and the top negative would be the youngest sister. Okay, now the sister brother doesn't always have to be actual female and male. It can be the property of the role. For example, in a business, right? Business and client. The client give the business money for the business to create something like a website and give it back to them. So the client becomes the provider, the yang, the male. The company becomes the female. It absorbs whatever they gave and then produce something, right? So there you go. So if the gua is like about human, and we got something like a middle-aged sister, what that means is, well, in the company there might be a manager level person, kind of like that. So this can relate to many things. It depends on what you're diving about. But if you look at like the Yi God, then team number 4, Lima Echo India.
208.
Beside the 208, you can let me know more about what your understanding is and feeling is, so on.
Yes, Ajahn. I probably know how to toss the coin, and I kind of hear stuff about you can see if it's a male or female. It was like D1, then it's a EGOT, then it was like D8. It's it's a D8 person. It's now like a EGOT. It was like a D6 or something like that. It's like a U or something. That's what I kind of get. Tinya number 4, Lima Echo India.
No, not a U. D3, D4 would be the U issue. Okay, so look back at the file. There's a list that I break down the Yi-Crab properties. So if you read that, you will know. Okay, tier number 3, Whiskey November Golf.
Kenya number 3, Whiskey November Golf. So I was tracking everything, but I'm still like confused on how to determine male and female and like the age and stuff like that. Like I'm still kind of lost on that. I think, yeah, I need like somebody to point because I'm like trying to process it in my head or trying to like follow along, but then I confuse myself. So yeah, back to you.
Okay, we'll elaborate with a video later. Tier number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Tenured number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. I really like the system, Sajan. It's definitely it seems very detailed. I understand the concept. I just need to practice it, go through it, just to make sure that it feels well. I really like the fact that we can not only use this on inanimate objects, but animate objects as well, like people. And from what I understand, this is building on multiple lessons we had before, like 9-star theory. So like 1 to 3 is external, 4 to 6 is internal, and from 7 to 9 is external, depending on the problem. And everything is within context because it's not like a robotic formula. You have to know the context of it first. And knowing the type of EGOD when you're living in the last stage with the Bagua, getting that information, whether what type of EGOD it is, the power it have, the rank that it is very essential too, because I'll tell you what type of measures you need to take, whether you need to duck, run and cover and look for Sajan, or you could just throw up a couple of fools and don't worry about it. Back to you, senior number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Yes, very good. It is actually related to all the 9-star that we have been doing. So yes, that is correct. Tier number 2, Golf Alpha Papa.
Tier number 2, Golf Alpha Papa. 208. I will. I definitely see now where I got a little bit confused earlier. When in the example you showed us, when it just so happened it was like a coincidence that the element that you pulled also ended up being the same gua for the determining of the rank and gender of the EGOD. So I got a little confused thinking that's where we got it from. But you actually div again. We div again after the element to determine the quality and the gender, and because you said when we div, we shake the coins and we lay them out in a line. That line will tell us in what direction, like what order. So that's how we would break down that trigram or that gua. Trying to think if there's something else I had to. Oh yeah, I guess the only other question I would have is just what kind. And I figured you'd probably get to that at some point, as far as like what fu in particular would be appropriate for dealing with these problems. Tinya number 2, Golf Alpha Papa.
Well, there's a lot, and eventually you get to there. But when you are divvying right now, you should always report. So if there's any issue or if you need to do any magic, then I can teach you when you have a case. Tier number 2, Delta November Golf.
Yeah, number 2, Delta November Golf. 208. Yeah, Chechu, but this one, I believe we can also do it everywhere, including all the, the restaurant, the house, and like Chung earlier says, the car. And yeah, the trap and the age, the powers, the male and female. This one we can determine using the coin and the bagua from the kin and kwan. And is that also talking about the stars, right? So we can know now if there's for example, like D2 ghosts have a problem. We can know this is a female ghost or male ghost, something like that, or the guai, because we are talking right now is the evil god, Devon. And also, we also can know that the star number 8, the human problem, who cursed us, like a male or female, like that. So can be more specific. Instead, that we are talking here for the conclusion. Back to you, net controller. Tingkat number 2 Delta November Golf.
Yes, you can apply that to anything. So when you're choosing, your shops and stuff like that, you can also div and get a chart. Remember that if you're diving about other places and things, you'll be using your Sifu, and you need to send your Sifu to there, and then bring the Sifu back and put it into the coin and div, right? So if you never send them out, they are not going to give you any answer, right? So reminders, don't just like keep dropping coins. It's not going to work like that. Make sure you send the god out. Okay. Tier number 2, Golf Echo India.
And yacht number 2, Gulf Echo India 208. Yeah, I feel like I'm following along pretty well so far. The breakdown of male and female qualities, oldest, middle, youngest, those are really useful and simple ways to learn a lot more about the threat. For clarification, you said that this can be applied to the qualities of any of these threats within the 9-star breakdown. Is that correct? Back to you.
Yes, of course, it can. So let's say we're talking about the U, right? So if the U is having a male property, it's here to give, right? So it like gives you idea, give you, right? If it's a negative property, it's here to destroy with your thoughts, like destructive thoughts inside your mind. So it's like self-bashing, that kind of thing. Also, if you remember all the other celestial medic, those also apply. So the more you understand, the more you can correlate. For example, let's say your threat is at the 3 and 7. Okay, so the northeast corner and the southwest corner. If the 3 and 7 is having issue, what does that mean? That means D5 is having issue. It's automatic because the in and out is stuck, right? So when there's like something wrong with the in and out, then the chi is stuck in the heart. So when that happens, we already know it's the D5 issue, and you're having like in the 6 chi, right? D5 is like the suffocating chi, so you're suffocating in the heart. Or let's say you have a lot of D6 issues, like right now, then D6 would be like the damn chi, right? So damn chi issue also applies. So it depends on what we want to look at, and also like at that time when we're diving, are we looking at like actual yi crap, or are we looking for health issues and the chi issues, right? So it doesn't always have to be like ghost and you and guai. It sometimes can be a chi issue. So while we're talking to the god, you can always throw a side div to confirm what do they mean, right? So yeah. So it does relate to all the other celestial medic theories, but it depends on how well you know about those theories, then you can understand more. Tier number 4, Sierra Hotel Golf.
Tier number 4, Sierra Hotel Golf. Yes, Sidron, I've been following. I followed it along until we got to the last part where you're talking about the male and female stuff. I got lost there. Sorry. I was trying to imagine and draw the 2-column thing that you did, and then when you kept talking, I was just like, what? How does that fit with 2 columns? Anyway, so yeah, if you said that you were going to make a video about it later, so then I'll look forward to watching that. Regarding the order of the divination, so starting with the the central palace. Then there's the ones that go the first set that go around the outside. That's to do with the 9 houses. Then the second set that go on like the tips of those houses ones. That's to find more detail as to where in the 9-star theory the problem is. Is that correct? And then there's the fourth Bagua. The fourth div is the Bagua one. What was that about again? I've forgotten. Then there's the element div, and then there's the second Bagua div. So there's 6 altogether. Is that correct? Or was there another one that we're doing for the male female? But I think that was the Bagua too, wasn't it? The second Bagua one. Anyway, I'm starting to get it, but I'm a bit all over the place at the moment, trying to comprehend it. Thank you. TNet number 4, Sierra Hotel Golf.
Okay. You're almost there. Almost. So the first one is always to ask if the god is ready or not, and that is not recorded on the paper. Once the god is ready, you get the 9 blocks filled in, and that is the center palace, right? The overall. So if the third line is not a double yum, right? Then you don't need to look. You only look if that line is double yum. Remember that. So if we have to look, the first thing is going around the 8 doors and find out what the problem is. Okay? So we are looking at the threat, like what is the thing? And then you go around again, and now you're diving for where is the thing. And then we know where, so we pick the places that have issue, and then we do a bagua to see how bad is the situation like. And then we do a toss for the element to see the chi flow, the urgency. And then after that, we can do one more bagua to check the female and male things to get more details. Okay? So that's basically how it is. So yeah, let me see. Tier number 2, Golf Echo India. Do you get the male and female part?
Yacht number 2, Gulf Echo India. Yes, I do. I wrote down the chart as you were explaining it, and I feel like I've got a fairly good idea of what these things indicate. The male column starting with kin, and then there's the one with 2 yum on bottom, then the yang sandwiched between yum, and then the fourth one is 2 yum on top of the yang. And I believe you indicated that the position of the indicating line, for male it's the yang, for female it's the yum. The position of that indicating line sort of shows its power level or position. The oldest will be on the bottom, the middle is sandwiched in the middle, the youngest is floating on top. Is that correct? Yacht number 2, Golf Echo India.
Okay, very good. I'll give you a mission. You'll be the one teaching the others about it. So make a video and show them how it's done, and then post it online. Okay, that will save me some chi. Okay, so you will get them on the right track. Okay, so we have a few minutes. So let's see. Well, let's go to tier number 4, Lima Echo India. How do you feel about the whole thing today?
Yacht number 4, Lima Echo India. Yes, I only got like a really small portion of it. Yeah, most of it, I got lost, to be honest. I only got like just a little portion, not a lot. Uh, I still gotta go back to still figure it out. Yeah, Kenya number 4, Lima Echo India.
Okay, tier number 3, Whiskey November Golf. Compared to him, do you think you can actually help him out?
Kenya number 3, Whiskey November Golf. The portion that he did get was what I helped him out with, because he didn't know, he kind of got lost. I understand it. I just need to know, like, towards the end part, diagnose, like, trying to figure out if it's male or female, mid-age, and the EGOT, like, where to look on those, like, where to look on it. I'm tracking it. I just need to locate, like, where it's at. So, yeah. Back to you.
Okay, the type of Yi 129 is in the file I posted. Yeah, so you can check it on that file. But anyway, so that's good. I think you can try to help, see if you can get Lei back on track. Tier number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf.
Tier number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. 2-8 on my side, Sajuan. Looking forward to see the video from Gay to have a visual, but overall followed everything, understand and digesting it. Back to you.
Okay, tier number 2, Golf Alpha Papa.
Tier number 2, Golf Alpha Papa. 208 on all the stuff. I think the thing I'm just gonna need us to work on is just the actual interpreting of it as like what it all like ultimately means in compare like in relation to what's going on and but like you said, we'll just be reporting to you and when we have a case. I guess the only other question I have is for those of us who have 2 people in the house, should we both be doing a daily div on the house, or should it be like we take turns so that there's only like one div like this done during like a single day? Back to you, Tinyat, number 2, Golf Alpha Papa.
Well, think about it. If you have a security guy, right, only one person needs to ask him for what's going on. So you don't need to ask 2 times. But you can also check on other things, like one can be doing the house and the other one can choose like maybe the car or something else that you own, right? You can choose that. You can also choose, like, let's say you can div about the website and see if your website is doing okay. Maybe someone is cursing your website, or maybe your website is having a Chi Deluxe issue, right? So you can also see, look into that as well. Tier number 2, Delta November Golf. Tier number 2, Delta November Golf.
Tier number 2, Delta November Golf. Yeah, Chejuan, 208. It's just like what Gab said, that we just need to be practice, to do it every day, and to learn from what is the outcome, and then how to handle it. And it's kind of like it's just the one as I heard that the Bakwa, and then like a human like that is like a Kuan is the oldest female, Kin is the oldest male. I think it's kind of need to read the chart again, and then maybe also take a look at the video that Gay gonna make it later on. So yeah, so back to you, Net Control. TNet number 2, Delta November Golf.
Yeah, the Bagua just sounds very complicated, but it's actually very easy when you get it. Okay, TN number 2, Golf Echo India.
Uh, 208 here, John. I believe I understand all the steps, but just to recap, make sure I'm not over complicating things in my head. The first div, which we don't actually record, is simply to ascertain whether the god that we're employing is ready to give us information. The next one is whether there is an issue somewhere in the house or person or whatever it is we're doing the divine div on. The second recorded div is for the location of any issue that there might be. The next one is the nature of the issue. And then is there another one to determine the male or female qualities and strength property of that issue? And also, where does the element come in, actually? Back to you.
Okay, so you have the confirmation div, and then you have the first 3 div, which is to div up all the hearts, the center. And after that, if you need to, then you go around the 8 doors. The 8 doors will tell you the nature of the E-crap or the problems. And once you found that, we're going through, like going around again, and we're doing to find out where in the house that problem is. So we're doing like a direction. And then after we spotted that direction, then we will go into that direction and do a 3 div to get a Bagua. So we got a Gua for it. Then there we can do 1 more div for the 5 element of that Gua. Okay, now you know how urgent it is. Then from there, you do 1 more Gua with like 3 div. Now you see the female and male side. Okay, there you go. TN number 4, Rahul Del Golf.
TNet number 4, Sierra Hotel Golf. Yeah, I'm still in the same position as I was before. I've got most of it except for the male-female part. Otherwise, I'm kind of okay. With the Bagua, the first Bagua div, you said the first line, just to confirm, the first line was who, like about the bad guy or whatever the problem is. The second one is about the house, and the third row is the result. Well, that's what I wrote down. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. So what the house have like manifest. So if you see the house is like the last line is negative, it means like nothing is showing like that. Okay. Okay. Seems good so far. So I will leave it here, and it is already 5:36. So glad we actually get everything done. Now, remember that we have Gay making that video to show us the female and male of the Bagua, and also Gay should like, since I think she understand how to do the whole thing, so Gay should try to do a whole new video of like an example div. So you're doing like a whole new div and show it on the video so people can see how it's done, and I can see if you get it or not. Okay, so if Gay gets it, she can be the tutor for everyone else. Okay, so giving you all a 73, and we'll see you back online or on the net tonight. This is DY9YUE. It's clear.
TNet number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf, clear.